Rise with India podcast on ET Now.
Good morning and a very warm welcome. You're listening to the ET Now Rise with India podcast. Here are the big stories. The World Health Organization's Technical Advisory Group has sought additional clarifications from Bharat Biotech for its COVID-19 vaccine Covaxin to conduct a final risk-benefit assessment. The TAG expects these clarifications by the end of this week and aims to reconvene for a final risk-benefit assessment on 3rd of November. Shapurji Palanji Investment Advisors is in talks with global institutional investors, including pension and sovereign funds, to set up 3 platforms worth about $1.5 billion. These platforms will jointly invest in commercial properties, data centers, and student housing across India, according to a news report in the Economic Times. 3 of the country's leading private lenders, Kotak Bank, Axis Bank and IndusInd Bank, have made binding offers to buy Citi's consumer business in India, valued at about $2 billion. The US bank under CEO Jane Fraser is looking to exit consumer business in 13 countries, including India. As the second wave of COVID-19 eases off, business sentiment in the country hit over 2-year high in the September quarter. According to a survey by NCAER, the Business Confidence Index showed improvement sequentially, year-on-year, as well as compared with pre-COVID period in all parameters. Google clocked its highest sales growth in over a decade and nearly doubled its profit in the third quarter. More money into digital ads aimed at consumers buying online has led to this surge. Microsoft continues to ride the global shift to remote work, with its cloud business revenue growing last quarter. Microsoft said Azure and other cloud computing services grew 50% in its fiscal first quarter. US markets ended at records yet again after solid earnings and upbeat consumer data, fueling economic optimism. The yield on benchmark 10-year US Treasury note ended lower to 1.618% from Monday's 1.634%. Back home, Nifty has formed a bullish candle on the daily charts and negated the lower high-low formation of last 4 sessions. The index seems to have taken support from its 20 DMA that it tested on Monday, and it is in a pullback mode after Monday's hammer candle. Some more upside is possible. FII's net sold shares worth about 2,368 crore rupees, while DII's bought shares worth about 1,385 crore rupees. Let's talk about some of the active stocks this morning. Kotak Mahindra Bank has reported a 7% fall in its standalone second quarter net profit on higher provisions as compared to a year ago period. Axis Bank has reported an all-time high quarterly profit of 3,100 crore rupees in the September quarter. Profits rose 86% over last year, aided by strong fee income and low provisions. Bajaj Finance has reported a 53% rise in consolidated net profit led by strong loan growth. Canara Bank has posted stronger than expected numbers with a 3-fold rise in profit as compared to a year ago. Its NPAs have come down QOQ, but the GNPAs are highest in the SME sector. Cipla posted higher than expected profit growth at 7% in the September quarter, aided by a 10% increase in revenues. The results to watch out today are Bajaj Auto, ITC, L&T, Maruti, Titan, SBI Life, IndusInd Bank and Adani Ports. The Bombay High Court has restrained Invesco, the largest shareholder of Zee Entertainment, from taking any step with regard to its requisition notice for an EGM. Reliance, in partnership with the group, has submitted expression of interest for bankrupt Syntex Industries, according to a news report in the Economic Times. The IPO of PB Fintech, the parent company of Policy Bazaar, will open on November 1st and close on November 3rd. The 5,700 crore rupee offer is expected to consist of a fresh issue of 3,750 crore rupees and an offer for sale for about 2,000 crore rupees. The price band for the issue has been set at 940 to 980 rupees per share. And that's all we have time for. Thank you for listening into the podcast. We wish you a profitable day ahead.
The Rise with India podcast on ET Now.